Today is a pretty momentous day for PD365. It's 100 days into the project, which is insane. I never thought we'd get to this point. You know, it's been really difficult. It's been a challenge to come up with something every day for 100 days, and I know that I've skipped a few. But not every day is newsworthy. Not every day something exciting happens. Not every day anything happens. But yeah, just feeling really sort of proud of the project, and I know it's been difficult for David to keep doing it. He's got a young family, and but he's done some amazing videos along the way that have really helped people, so I'm incredibly proud of him as well. But yeah, like 100 days, I didn't even notice. It was only when Parkinson's Life, the kind people over at Parkinson's Life, kindly got in contact and said that it was our 100-day anniversary, probably the wrong word, that I realised that was true. I did my maths and I realised that we were actually at day 100. So I pulled together an infographic, because I'm that kind of nerd, and to kind of look at what's happened during that time. I've posted 64 videos and only missed 8 days, which if you do the maths means I've bunched a few together, which means I've obviously had some really exciting weeks. There's been 2 comedy dad moments, 1 on-screen cry. I've run out of medication twice, which means I'm an idiot. I've filmed from 3 countries, America, Brussels and England. I've been on 2 boat trips, one considerably bigger than the other. I got to my 4-year anniversary with Parkinson's. I made 1 Uber driver cry. I've only had 1 bad hangover, which I think is quite good to my liver. That's the liver, by the way. The thing that I'm taking away from the 100 days is how differently I feel about my Parkinson's. There's definitely a small level of negativity now towards how I feel about it, which I've never really had before. It's always just been something that I've kind of plodded on with, but I think the neck dystonia has caused me to see Parkinson's in a different way. It's very difficult to have something like dystonia and feel normal and kind of not feel crunched up and disabled, and it's kind of changed the way that I feel about, you know, whether the fact that I do actually have a disability. I do have a disability, and I've never admitted that to myself before. And I've also been through some other processes that taught me a lot about myself, like being on the boat, being in Seattle. It's been an incredible 100 days. So much has happened. If I look back on it, it's insane. And we've lost some people really dear to us, and people like Tom Isaacs. I've gained new friends, and actually, if I look back at the 100 days, it's insane. It's insane, the things that have happened. Good insane, obviously, not bad insane. But I feel like a completely different person than when I started this process, and I think it'll be really fun to look back at the end of the 365 days, or even 200 days, to look back and see how I've changed as a person, the things that I'm doing, the way that I'm doing things differently. Physically, how I'm changing will be probably upsetting to see, but actually really vital as part of my process of coming to terms with what I have. I feel like I've done a lot of really new and really scary things for me in this last 100 days, and I want to continue to do that into the next 100. So in the theme of trying something new today, I'm going to try some new medication. Cinemet, which is new to me but not new to other people, which comes with a list of side effects as long as your arm. Can't show the whole thing because it's too long, but they all sound more scary than Parkinson's, which is always the way with medication symptoms. I always think side effects. But it's a little yellow tablet. It's quite unassuming and harmless, and I'm hoping this will help with the neck dystonia and the foot dystonia and everything like that. So a first today, down the hatch. Oh, it's really scary. Probably won't start making me do anything straight away, but it's always a bit terrifying taking new medication. So I'll report back tomorrow. Hopefully won't be being sick everywhere. Happy 100 days!